Hello all you wonderful resin people. This is Don, and today I am going to attempt not to destroy Michelle's room. Again, another project on my own. But before we get started, I need to talk to you guys about something. About a year ago, and now I'll explain at the end why I'm telling everybody this. I don't like to discuss my personal life with people, but a year ago, I started having a problem with my eyes drying out real bad. I went to the eye doctor, and of course, it's all just put drops in it. They don't know what the problem is. Shortly after that, I started developing just a horrible dry mouth and dry throat. And it was like, if you can imagine taking a handful of cotton and shove it in your mouth and just walk around all day with that handful of cotton in there, how dry your mouth is going to be, and try to talk with it in there. That's what I go through every single day, all day long. So went to the ENT doctor, and of course the VA sent me there. And right off the bat, he thought it was, from all the symptoms that we went over, he thought it was Sjogren's syndrome, which is an autoimmune. So they did a blood test, came back negative. Then they did a biopsy. And I don't know if it was, I've got a really high pain tolerance. So I'm not sure if it was just the pain or if it was a lot of emotion. You know, I've been married to Michelle for 32 years now. I've got my son, and they said there's two ways that the Sjogren's can go. You could live with a dry mouth and dry eyes for the rest of your life, never have any relief. Or the other scenario is where it starts attacking your body and your cells don't work. Then it goes to your kidneys, and then it goes to the lungs. So that kind of bothered me a little bit. So we went in, we did the autopsy. They went inside my lip, and that was one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. It was horrible. After they were done, my face was all swollen, and I actually got up. I walked out of the office, sat in my car, and I cried like a baby for about 30 minutes. I called my brother, and you know, it was a horrible experience. So I had read a couple of messages from some of Michelle's YouTubers out there, and I can understand you don't want to hear the sucking on the candy and the chewing on the candy, but one lady made a comment that I'm extremely rude for going on the camera, making a video sucking on candy. Well, to that lady, I'm sorry, but the only relief I get is either keeping constant liquids in my mouth or candy. I don't like chewing and sucking on candy 24 hours a day. I wish I didn't have to. But unfortunately, that's it. There's nothing else that I can do about it. So I just went to the VA today, and they did, of course, more blood samples, more blood tests, trying to find out exactly what's going on, because the blood test came back negative, the biopsy, oh my God, I'm not dead. The biopsy came back negative. So now they're trying to go in and find out what's causing this, because it gets so bad, I can't eat bread anymore. I try to swallow a piece of bread, it just gets stuck, and I'll sit there and choke. So now everybody out there knows why I have to live on the candy. I enjoy the vanilla Tootsie Rolls and you know, the caramel creams. I do like them. But as far as the butterscotches and the hard candies, I have to do that. I don't have a choice. If I don't have something in my mouth, I live in just torture all day long. And I can't live like that. And if it came down to it, to where, you know, the people on her channel just couldn't stand it anymore, well, I just have to quit going on her channel. I mean, I love it. I love my wife. I do this because she enjoys it. I grew up, I enjoy making people smile. I enjoy making people laugh. But I don't want to, I won't go on there if it's going to be that big of a bother to people. And it did bother me, that one lady. I just, she could have left a message and said, is there an issue with Don and always having to have candy in his mouth? We would have responded and answered. But to come up straight out and say, that's extremely rude. I can't believe he does that while I'm making a video. That's just not right. So that's that. Oh, and one other little situation. I know channel is not political. I know that. And I had another person that made a comment, and I'll explain it. As far as I'm concerned, I want our country to be run for the people. Whether it's a Republican, a Democrat, as long as they could get in there and they run this country for us, the people. Take care of us, the people. Not everybody else in all these other countries, but us. Then I'd be fine with that. I'm not fine with abortions, and I'm not fine with some of the other choices that certain sides do. But I want our country to be for the people. That's what I want. So Michelle and I were making a video, and I forgot how it came up, but I said, oh, by the way, hon. She goes, what? I said, I got a call today. And she goes, yeah, from who? I said, well, it's from Trump. And she said, what did he want? I said, he wanted me to come and work for him full time as part of his Secret Service. And she said, what did you say? I said, I told him I couldn't. I got to be here with glitz and glitter. Now, I'm sorry if certain people out there think that that's political. I wasn't talking about how great Trump is or how great Biden is or how bad either one of the two are. It was just a comment. But again, there's always going to be haters out there that just have nothing better to say. I can't believe Don had to bring politics into this video. That's horrible. I won't listen to this video anymore. To me, it wasn't political. To me, it was just a funny statement. Like Trump's going to call me to come and ask him to work for him. I might do that, though. That'd be a cool job. Think of all the perks. But really. So I just won't mention any stuff like that again. It's so hard to please everybody. You just can't do it. But I hope in, our videos that that when I'm on there, like I said, I enjoy making people laugh and smile. We had one lady that said she laughed so hard she laughed so hard she almost peed herself. I mean, that makes me feel good. Not that she almost peed herself, but that it was funny. So that's a good thing. Of course, then I got the little people, like Magnus and Runa and Adina that watch us. That makes me feel great because I love children. So, Daniela, a big hi to Daniela in Australia, the Caribbean girls, the Kiwi girl from New Zealand. Sorry, I got to look at my list. 57 years old, starting to lose the memory. My UK people, Canadian, Tracy Lynn, Geneva from Nova Scotia, of course, Karen Yanni, Melissa in North Carolina, and I had a New York girl, but I didn't got no idea who her name is. You'll know it, so send me your name, New York girl. Stacy K from Michigan, and Marcy Turner. So, I enjoy your guys' comments. I'm glad that I put a smile on you guys' faces. You might not think that today when I go in there and start working on a project, because Michelle went up to, where'd she go up to? Ocala to see her mom. So I got the room all to myself. And I'm going to do something. I don't know what. I kind of got an idea, but we'll see. So I love you guys. I'm glad you watch Michelle's channel. I'm glad I can put a smile on your guys' face. I'm sorry about the candy. If the political stuff upset you, I'm sorry. But it wasn't intended to boost either side. It really wasn't. It was just a joke. So with that said, I'm going to get off of this video and I'm going to head in there And I'll start another video on where I'm in there showing you what the room looked like before I started. Because it's not going to be the same. And there ain't no Michelle here to stop me. You hear that, Runa? Michelle's not here to stop me. I don't have to listen to her. All right, guys. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay. Oh, hon, are you here? No? So, this is what her room looks like today. And this is what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to try to figure it out. Last time I was playing around with this thing and I forgot to turn the lever. Couldn't figure out why the bubbler wasn't working. So they ain't making any, taking away the bubbles. Well, you got to push that lever to make that work. So I'm going to get this going. So she's going to have to edit all of these when she gets back in. You guys got to tell her, don't delete any of this stuff. Oh, already knocking her stuff around. Okay, so we'll get started. Be back. Ha 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 ha. No wifey here to stop me. I'm good. See, it's already clean, but we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome Mr. Glitz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to mix up some resin. Forgot what I was supposed to mix it up in. Alright, I did cheat a little bit, and I know that I got to mix 7 ounces of this. And only 2 ounces. I didn't want to bore you with pouring the resin in there. I can unplug that. So, got it mixing, and once it's done, look what I found. Smart, huh? I went and got the spatula early. Oh, gotta love it. I have like this eerie feeling that there's eyeballs watching me, and I know she ain't here. But somewhere, she's watching. Probably cringing, saying, oh my God, he's in my room! Get him out! Ain't getting me out. I'm here for the long haul. Alright, so I know if I don't scrape the sides and the bottom, I'm going to get yelled at. So, scraping the sides and the bottom. Alright. Take you guys over here to the pressure cooker. Alright. Here we go. So that's all on there. Good. Start. Look at that. It's amazing how things work when you turn the right levers. I don't know how she does it with this fast forwarding and all that, whatever she does, so I'm just going to show a little bit. A little bit of that. A little bit of me. A little of that. A little me. So I'm trying to do this video with no candy. We'll give it a shot. It's hard to talk right now. It feels like my mouth's kind of stuck together, but we're going to try it, see how it works. I don't know if you guys can see it down there, but starting to pull the bubbles out. So what have you guys been up to? I've been running around all day doing nothing, trying to get stuff done before Michelle gets back. Okay, that's enough of that. Kind of boring. So I'm gonna put the foam back, and then we'll wait for all the bubbles to come out. Yeah, they're coming up now. We'll wait till that gets out, and then we're gonna come over here. So I'll tell you this while we're doing that. I am gonna use Glitz Resin Turquoise, Aquamarine what is that? Aquamarine by Glitz Resin, and Azul Blue, and of course my white. And no boring red, white, and blue. You know I love red, white, and blue. Alright, so I removed it from the pressure cooker over there. Now we have to wait till it gets to 33 or 34 degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It'd be frozen. Not sure why, but that's what it said, 33 to 34 degrees. Oh, I don't need these. What am I doing? We are so close, so close. 32. We're at 32. Do I hear 33? 33. Nope, not yet. Maybe if I hold that little light in there, it'll make it warm up faster. So Michelle thinks this is going to be a flop. I think I'm going to nail it. Well, probably not nail it, but I'm going to give it a good try. Hopefully I do good for you guys. Got my little mixing stick ready. Looks like an ice cream stick to me. I can go for a nice fudge-sicle. Wouldn't that be good? Or a nice orange creamsicle. Oh, that would be great. Now I'm hungry. I know, I'm always hungry. Let's see where we're at here. Well, that's taking a long time. Okay, be right back. That's all. We have liftoff. Let's begin to pour. Ha ha! We shall create a monster. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Hopefully it turns out good. We'll find out. I put a little bit of clear in there for my white. Oop. Look, hon, this is me scraping. Let it be known in the court that I scraped. So we got our temperature up to 33.5. Now, I got to add a little bit of white in here. See if I get this right. Ugh. That looks funny. That might have been too much white. Definitely too much white. She'll yell at me for that. Let's see how this looks. Put that aside. Well, I may have added too much white. We'll find out. Let the madness begin. Can't get this one open. There it goes. There goes the sticky gloves.
Mr. Glitz walks in like he owns the place. This is Glitter's room, now a brand new space. No rules, no guide, just a resin race. A solo bloom, he's setting the pace. It's not a fight, it's not a game, just a bloom, burning his name. No supervision, no one to blame. Mr. Glitz is wild, untamed flame. He spills the resin, lets it flow. A tidal wave of reckless glow. Mrs. Glitter might not even know he's painting skies where stars won't go. It's not a fight, it's not a game, just a bloom, burning his name. No supervision, no one to blame. Mr. Glitz is wild, untamed flame. He spills the resin, lets it flow. A tidal wave of reckless glow. Mrs. Glitter might not even know he's painting skies where stars won't go. It's not a fight, it's not a game, just a bloom, burning his name. No supervision, no one to blame. Mr. Glitz is wild, untamed flame. A masterpiece or just a mess, he's chasing freedom more or less. No one's watching so he'll confess. It's chaos but he's feeling blessed. The bloom's alive, it's breaking through. Colors twist, they're born anew. Mr. Glitz, he always knew the chaos makes the dream come true. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. It's not a fight, it's not a game, just a bloom, burning his name. No supervision, no one to blame. Mr. Glitz is wild, untamed flame, untamed flame.
There is no method to my madness. Okay, I'm liking that. So now, I got this little high-speed hooty doody thing. Got no idea what it's called. Gotta put my white in it. I think I'm doing this right. Oops. I wasn't in the camera. I'm going to get yelled at. Now that to me doesn't make any sense. I've seen her do this before. Ah, there it goes. You're supposed to get it out. I gotta cut it. Let's see. Nothing coming out. All right, that's done. A couple little intruders popping up here. Away with you. Now, I need her speed. I need a drawing tool. So, what kind of patterns? How do I do this? How do I do this? I think I'm going to draw in. I think it looks kind of nice. Those colors might just work. I feel there should be something else I should do with this. You know what? I know what I'm supposed to do. There we go. That's the winning ticket right there, folks. I think I just hit the lottery. All right. Now, done with that. And look at that, no extra. I gotta clean that sucker. Cleaning alcohol only. I wonder if she did that just for me, so I wouldn't use the other alcohol. Little bubbles popping up. I had it in the debubbler. I think that's going to look okay. Yeah, if I recall, probably supposed to turn on this heating mat thing, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to leave it and let nature take its course. Got resin everywhere. Okay, wonderful people. we're going to let that sit. And let's see if I can get this phone off here. We're going to let that sit. See what happens. No mess. Look at that. I managed to keep it somewhat okay. I got to clean her dish. Clean a little bowl and spatula out. I'll get in trouble. All right. We'll talk to you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. In the New York groove, baby, I'm back. Woo, yeah. Michelle ain't here to sing, and I got another day without her in her room. So today, guess what's underneath there? Yep, it's the project I've been working on. So let's see what it looks like. Ooh, can you tell? So that's the back. Let's pop this baby out and see if I did it. Michelle said if this comes out good, I can retire from home inspections. So you guys will have to be the judge. You ready? Ooh, what do you think? I think that looks pretty good. I hope I got it right. Let me turn off these lights. That's much better. What do you guys think? Did I do it? Did I do a successful bloom? I mean, the back came out looking really good. I don't know what looks better, the back or the front? Looks pretty good to me. I don't know what else I would do. So that's that. That came out looking good. Look at these petals. I think that looks pretty sweet. Looks like petals starting to bloom. Look at the detail. I think I won this competition. Now Michelle's gonna have to come home and make one. We're gonna have to have a competition. All right, guys. What else should I have done to this? I'm thinking probably somehow, but it's probably too late to put a back coat on this. But I still think that looks good. I think it looks wonderful. All right, so make sure you comment. Let Michelle know if I did it good or not, if I should retire from my home inspection and work with her. She's kind of bossy, you know, so keep that in mind. All right, guys. Love you guys. We'll talk to you later. Okay, guys. This is the time and day that I get in trouble because guess who just got home? Welcome back to the shop, Mrs. Glitter.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter.
Put them fingers back out there. I always put it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter.
So he stole my room again, I see.
Yeah. And I wanted to show you.
I highly advised him not to do a bloom by himself.
Hey, I need an apron that says Mr. Glitter.
Be careful what you ask for.
Or Mr. Glitz. I know. All right, so of course I already took it out of the mold, but I've got it upside down now so you can see the back first. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Blue, of course.
Oh no, well,
What?
it's got blue and green. Couple different blues and a green in there.
Okay.
There's no red. I controlled myself.
True.
I was a good boy.
Was he behaving? I haven't seen any of the video yet. I have no idea how much editing I have to do.
All right, so are you ready to see the front?
So what's the bet?
If I get at least an 8 out of 10. I don't know.
Oops, you turned the bit. Okay.
All right, so are you ready?
All right, let's see what he did.
Drum roll, please.
I don't know how to do that.
Do drum roll. That didn't sound like a drum roll.
All right, flip it. Let me flip it. Oh,
What you think?
he did it. And I highly advise not to do it. I thought you were going to make a complete and utter failure, but...
What?
He was studying. I have to give him credit. He studied and studied and studied.
Man.
And I'm going to show you in the end pictures the note hearts that I found.
So?
That looks good.
So what would you give me out of 10?
An 8?
An 8? Why do I only get an 8?
8 is good.
What's wrong? Where did I lose 2 points?
Well,
Come
you
on.
lose a point because some blobs, which is no big deal.
Those are like seedlets getting ready to bloom.
No seeds grow from the center.
Yeah, but they spread out.
And the other point is because I could see through some spots.
Well, that's okay.
And a couple lines. But I'm not picking this apart because this is shocking that you even did this.
Oh, no faith at all.
Well, because when we do blooms together, I mix it all for you. And you just like throw it in and have a beautiful bloom. So you did this all by yourself.
I did.
I can't believe it.
You want to pat me on the back of my hand? Because they can't see my back.
You did good. And no, it's not a competition.
Yeah, I won.
I won. Are you selling this or are you keeping this?
Oh, no, we're putting it on eBay, $500. First $500 takes it. Aussie girl, New Zealand girl,
God.
Canadian girl,
You did good.
Miss Barbara from Colorado.
So now
girl.
I know that I don't need to mix your stuff anymore. You could do it on your own and we can have a real competition.
Well,
Did you use a vacuum chamber properly this time?
I did. It came on. It worked. So would you pick my piece or yours?
Come on.
I win by default. You didn't have one.
No. Next competition, you're doing your own stuff. You're mixing your own white. You're heating your own resin. And then we will see.
The only thing I didn't do is put it on a heating table.
Well, you don't have to
I just
do
let
that.
it sit and cure
That's fine.
naturally.
That looks good.
So you like that side better or that side?
Well, of course, this side.
I know, but you know what? That reminds me of like a peacock.
It looks like a pinwheel to me.
Looks like a peacock. Look at the beautiful colors.
It's beautiful.
How beautiful.
You did great.
How great.
Great enough that I told you if you can pull this off by yourself, you get to retire.
I thought you said if I did that by myself, you'd buy me a new rifle.
No. Clearly, I didn't say that. All right, well, I'm going to get you
I will
some
point out one
pictures.
fall that you didn't see yet. Right there.
I see that. It's a little hair.
No, that little bubble like right there.
Oh, that's not from you. That's in the mold.
Because I could not. You know how long I fought with that and tried to get that out. And
Right here?
Yeah, that little.
That looks like it was in the mold. That's... Oh, wait. Oh, it is a bubble. I thought it was in the mold. It's a bubble.
But it wouldn't come out. I
clearly didn't even notice it.
I heated
Get
it.
that out of here.
Well, that's what I used.
You used that on my mold?
But I didn't touch the mold.
You used that on the resin in this mold?
No.
Are you lying to me?
I plead the fifth. I think the
You
fifth will get me out of
you
that.
don't do that on these good molds. But you know, oh yeah, this mold kind of got messed up, but
But not by me. That was there already.
it is in here.
Where?
It's right there. I told him he needs to fill it, so you do need to fill it. You got one more step to do.
What do I gotta do?
You need to mix 1 ounce. You could put crushed crystal in to make it like beautiful and sparkling. What did you do?
Well, I wanted to see what it was gonna look like.
Yeah, because, well, what happened was I set something on top of the mold by accident. There were papers over it, and I set a jar, and now I have a jar mark on my mold forever. So, unfortunately, anything I make in here has to be top-coated.
Hold this for a second.
No, I'm not leveling with you.
You got that one.
All right,
Chase.
so we'll just stick you in a little fast forward. I'm going to get you a great song about Don doing his resin work while he finished this
It's
himself.
gonna go, Don, oh Don is the man. He can do the bloom like anyone can.
No,
yeah.
No.
What?
Grab yourself some resin. BRB.
Mr. Glitz stepped in with a devilish grin. Said, Mrs. Glitter, it's my time to begin. The rising poured, the chaos grew. A solo bloom in a sea of blue. No rules, no guide, just a wild spree. He's painting waves like the untamed sea. Mrs. Glitter's room turning to his throne, a reckless artist all on his own. The floor is splattered, the walls now sing, a masterpiece or a messy fling. Colors dance and chaos swirls in the blue bloom world of Glitz's pearls. No rules, no guide, just a wild spree. He's painting waves like the untamed sea. Mrs. Glitter's room turned into his throne, a reckless artist all on his own. No supervision, just his daring flair. The room's in bloom, he doesn't care. A rising king in his cobalt reign. Art or madness, it's hard to explain. Mrs. Glitter walks in with a piercing gaze. Mr. Glitz just laughs in his blue-tinted haze. She shakes her head, but there's no gloom, just a blooming storm in her cherished room. Mrs. Glitter walks in with a piercing gaze. Mr. Glitz just laughs in his blue-tinted haze. She shakes her head, but there's no gloom, just a blooming storm in her cherished room.
Hello? Ha, stole it.
You didn't steal it. I don't only do that one time.
You do that a bunch of times.
One time at the beginning. Anyway.
All right. So, we poured my top coat with
You did it. He did it all.
There were those sprinkles.
And while that was curing, we were editing the video, and I am floored, to say the least, that worked, because everything about it was wrong.
What?
Not wrong, not traditional. I couldn't believe he used like a quarter of an ounce of white, and I was dying. Like I couldn't even watch the video.
I think it's a masterpiece.
I can't even believe it looks that nice.
I think this should go in like somebody's Hall of Fame.
Like, I'm shocked that worked. But it worked. I couldn't believe how much alcohol he dripped on the back.
What?
And such a teeny tiny bit of white, like he was scraping it down the bag. I'm like, you had to have mixed up more white. He's like, no. How did that even work? Nobody knows.
Daniel, I know you're watching this.
Daniel's not watching this.
He's watching this. You tell Michelle what a good bloom that is.
It is a good bloom. I just can't believe it now that I saw how you did it. I'm utterly amazed.
It was all part of the show, just to...
No, you didn't do that on purpose.
I had notes.
You had notes, but you didn't follow them.
Well...
That is not at all how I gave you ideas on how to do your petals, and you just kind of plopped it in there and did some kind of swirl that's never been done, and I told you to mix up 1 ounce of white, and he gets a quarter ounce of white.
I don't think it was that much.
Oh my God, I can't even believe it. Well, I'm glad the video turned out good for you guys, since I had no supervision.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got to roll with the boulders, I guess.
The bloomin'. All right, I'm going to get you some pictures. Thanks for joining Don today and keeping him company while I was gone. I'm back in the New York groove.
But look at that beautiful piece of work.
That's too close.
Look at that beautiful piece of work.
I'm going to get them pictures.
So now out of 10, what would you give me?
It's still an 8. But had I seen it, I probably would have ditched the video before it was cured. Because
The abuse?
I'm not abusing. I'm just so shocked that worked. I'm glad it worked.
I'm hurt.
Because you earned your retirement by doing that.
I'm deeply hurt.
All right. We're not going to keep you. It's been an hour.
Bye.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye, everyone.
Hey, it's my room.
Yeah.
Mr. Glitz in his shiny suit, breaking rules with a risky pursuit. In his hands, a flower of blue, a resin bloom, a wild debut. No supervision, no one to see. Mr. Glitz sets his spirit free, crafting chaos, a daring flair, a rebel's touch, no one compares. He pours the resin, lets it flow. A masterpiece begins to glow. No guide, no plan, just his own spark, turning the dark into a work of art. No supervision, no one to see. Mr. Glitz sets his spirit